We have met Evangeline about 4 months ago, and we found her at the railway station and we brought her into the orphanage. And when she came in, she was like with much fear, and she couldn't trust anybody, even myself here in this place. But slowly we won her heart, and she came to know that she can trust us. So when she got adjusted to our place, to our home, and she became friends with the children here, and then we somehow suspected, because of her sickness, constant fever, that she needs to go through a medical checkup. And when we have taken her to a medical checkup, we found her to be with HIV. And this really broke my heart, because she's less than about 9 years old also. And then I started to spend much time with her, along with Lakshmi, my wife. And we asked her about the experiences she had when she was living on the streets, and why she had to live on the streets. So she just opened up one at a time. When we asked her where she was born, brought up, her parents were, she said, "I don't know. I used to live with my parents until she was 5 years old or so." And she said that she didn't belong to this town here. And when I asked her how you came to Machilipatnam, she said, "I traveled on the trains all the time begging and things like such." And she supported herself from when she was 5 years old. For the last 4 years, she was on the streets, going around in the trains, begging, cleaning the railway compartments, asking for alms. This is how usually the kids do, and she did the same thing. But when I asked her, was that the only thing that you used to do? Where were you sleeping in the nights and things like that? She said, "I used to sleep on the platform. Sometimes," she said, "I used to sleep in cars." I said, "What cars? How come you go into a car to sleep?" She said, "Some of the guys used to take me into their cars." And then we realized what must have happened to her. And then my wife asked her, "What did they do to you in the car?" And she said, "They used to do this, that." And heartbreaking thing is, when she was telling those things, I didn't even realize whether she knew what has happened to her. That's the most, something which broke my head. Because she was just telling everything very innocently, that they did this to me, they did that to me, they used to do that to me, this to me, and which I can't even speak. So then we realized that is the reason why she caught up with HIV. So then we have placed her in a foster parent's house. But we are supporting to her medical needs, educational needs, and we are looking forward to improvement in her health. But we see she has improved a lot. So that is the situation that she had to go through. When I asked her that where she used to live, she said they had a small hut. Maybe they sold her, or maybe she was rejected by her family, or somewhere she got messed up and she was lost. So we don't know what has happened for the last 4 years in her life, but the consequences are so evident that we see that in her life today. In the very beginning, she was in fear all the time. When people were approaching her, even to pat her, to tell her that we love you, she was pulling herself away. And but now she is much, much better. She needs love, caring, and someone who can say, "I love you, Evangeline. Amidst all that you have gone through, Jesus loves you too."